After days of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion, worthy of a packed stadium. You won't want to miss a second of it. A warm welcome to Deutsche Bank Park, Frankfurt, a hub of finance, transport, and of course football. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Germany facing Paraguay.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's how Germany line up. Oliver Baumann stands between the posts. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Jonathan Tah as the centre-backs. Jamal Musiala plays with Leroy Sané in the wide positions, and they'll play with a lone striker up front.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, it's not fashionable, but 4-4-2 can still be a good system, both with and without the ball. Key to success today will be the wide players. They need to be the main creators.
Referee gets us started. Settle in and enjoy if you can.
Kimmich. On to Rudiger.
That's perhaps unlucky. The pass played out for a throw. A little out with the pass. It's gone out for a throw. Omar Alderete moving nicely and real purpose to this, and the promise of something happening is over.
Kimmich.
Pass was read and the ball has changed hands.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he combines so well with his teammates. He really does link everything up. If he plays well, so do the team.
Upon himself to drive forward further. Going up through the gears now. Good save from the keeper. Played into the box. Cleared away, but not with conviction. Terrific bit of blocking. Strong play to keep possession. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. A penalty, and with it, the chance to go in front. And it will be a booking as well.
Well, I don't think she had a choice, did she?
Make it 1-0. And it's in. A show of composure from 12 yards out.
Well, here it is again. He makes it look so easy. The keeper dives slightly early and he passes it into the other side. Really confident finish.
And we're back underway at 1-0. Rudiger. Now with Kimmich. Wirtz. Now Kimmich. Options available in the middle. Could take things forward a notch here. He always had that covered. Here it comes. Sane. Now with Kimmich. Teeing up the chance now. Oh, brilliant anticipation. If they go now, there could be a break on. Just needs the composure now. Oh, just off target.
Yeah, great attack, but the finish wasn't quite right, was it?
Kimmich. Sane. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Getting into a good position. Nicely sets it up. Great defending. Oh, that's really well cut out. Nicely played through. Now composure needed. That really ought to have been scored.
Oh, big chance, missed that. This game is still very much in the balance.
And that brings the first half to an end here in Frankfurt. Here's his game in graphic form, and it does rather tell the story.
Well, I just think they haven't got the ball into him quickly enough, which has really cut the space down for him.
And the second half kicks off with 45 more minutes ahead of us. Attack is over. Really good defending.
Well, they certainly...
A delay in play now due to the injury. So it'll be a drop ball to get us going again. Jamal Musiala. That's not a bad-looking ball. Wirtz. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Now here comes the press.
Verts. Getting closer. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Miguel Almiron. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. This could be dangerous. And enough on it to steer it to safety. That's crossed the line, it'll be a throw-in. Substitution coming up. Centre. Danger averted. Nicely done. And it's opened up. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
Well, here it is again, and there's the touch on the shot. But it's just not enough, is it? He'll be so frustrated that he didn't keep that out.
20 minutes to go. Little sloppy on the ball there. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Looking to put the cross in. Got that all wrong. And there's going to be a change now. He's being hunted here. Verts. Jamal Musiala. And the attack collapses. Just 10 minutes to go now. Antonio Sanabria. Somehow, it's evaded everybody. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Arne. And it's gone over the byline, so a goal kick on the way. Verts. Jamal Musiala. And the momentum is lost. So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it. Your thoughts on that performance?
You're absolutely right. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
And as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.
Hello to you from Deutsche Bank Park. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Germany facing Paraguay.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's how Germany line up. Oliver Baumann stands between the posts. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Jonathan Tah as the centre-backs. Jamal Musiala plays with Leroy Sané in the wide positions. And they go with a single striker leading the line. This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, the 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
Whistle goes, the first half begins. Jamal Musiala. Kimmich. Pushing forward, and there are choices on. Musiala. Kimmich. Now, what can they do from here? Wirtz. An heroic stop. And they go short with the ball. Using the body, that's textbook.
It's a good bit of skill, isn't it?
The pass is incomplete. Nicely won. It's a goal kick when it looked for all the world like being a goal. Kimmich. Wirtz. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Something developing here. This is an excellent run. Came off the defender. Corner. They decide against putting it in. Put into the middle. And that has missed by quite a distance. Kimmich. Defending.
Well, good job he won the ball there.
And the pass narrowly fails to reach its target. Throw in to come. Almiron. Decent looking attack this. A vital block. And possession given away. Beauty. Offside, the flag is up. given away as cleverly won. That's a good ball. Good hands from the keeper. It's put into the middle. Got his head to it, but couldn't keep the effort down. Away it goes. Leroy Sané. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Promising looking attack, this. But nothing doing with that effort.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Andres Cubas. And with that, the first half comes to an end in Frankfurt. Well, he hasn't had quite the impact that we'd expect today.
Well, as the touch map shows us, he hasn't posed much of a threat so far, and that's down to a couple of things. Yes, the service hasn't been great, but his movement hasn't been good enough today.
There's the restart with the hope that the second half gives us a goal or two. This is a promising looking attack. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? They shall not pass. That was a chance to open the scoring.
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
They are sitting a bit deep here, you feel. Need to engage a little higher.
They've just gone into a defensive mode here.
Played in with that. Sané. Oh, last-ditch tackle clears it away. Andres Cubas. Almiron. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, a chance that was promising. And he won't want to see that attempt again. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Almiron. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Oh, lovely skill to beat his marker. And there won't be any rebounds there.
Well, the stats tell you everything. Their finishing just hasn't been good enough. They've controlled much of the game, but they need to start taking some of these opportunities.
And this is another situation that could change that narrative. Block. And it's opened up. And there's the first goal of the match. Deadlock broken.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
The game needed a goal. That's what we've got. What sort of response will we see now? Wirtz. Jonathan Tah. Now Kimmich. The anticipation rising with this move. Strong play to keep possession. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. He's certainly made his mark on the game. And now time for someone else to have a go. Musiala. Just waiting for the moment to break through. Oh, that's really well cut out. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. This could be dangerous. Really needs to settle.
Well, I have to say it's been a poor passage of play. They just need to relax on the ball a bit more.
Confident push forward. And it's on now. It's in. And in all likelihood, that should be the game. So little time left for a response now.
Well, as you can see, he gets a bit lucky here. The deflection just had the keeper wrong-footed, but he won't worry about that.
Off we go, 2-0 the score now. Musiala. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in, but it was being tracked all the way. Cubas. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Ball lost and the chance gone. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Oh, what a chance! Oh, excellent save! Superb reflexes! So the referee blows the final whistle. A disappointing result, at least as far as the fans are concerned. What have you made of their overall performance?
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
There have been a few good performances out there today, but of all the players on show, he's one that's really caught the eye.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.
Welcome to Deutsche Bank Park, Frankfurt, a hub of finance, transport, and of course football. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Germany facing Paraguay.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Here's how Germany line up. Oliver Baumann stands between the posts. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Jonathan Tah as the centre-backs. Jamal Musiala plays with Leroy Sané in the wide positions. And they go with a single striker leading the line. Kimmich. And unable to retain possession. Pushing forward with options available now. Blow struck very early. So off we go at 1-0. Don't want to lose it there. Oh, they scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one. So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. And out it goes for a throw. Decent-looking attack, this. Took one for the team there.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
Leroy Sané. Oh, brilliant anticipation. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. Kimmich. Good work, they've got it back. Cubas. Some good work to win it there. Decent effort, but it's only resulted in a fairly routine save. Oh, that's really well cut out. Quality goalkeeping. Something different from the corner. Oh dear, it's a miss. It's an effort he won't want to see again. Kimmich. Struggling to keep it here. Moving forward well. Try his luck, and it's comfortably gathered. And the pass has been hit too hard. It's gone out for a throw. Cubas. This could get interesting. They're in here. Oh, that's a great block. And he went for power. And got plenty of it, but it's whistled wide. Here's the switch. Nice ball.
Yeah, this could certainly work for them.
Kimmich. From a long way out. And good work from the keeper to get across and deal with the danger. Something now. Denied by some top quality defending. Almiron. Promising looking ball. Well, a chance might have developed, but not now. Great save, that's what he's there for.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
They take it short. And the idea has been anticipated. And that brings the first half to a close here at Deutsche Bank Park. Off we go again. The second half begins. Cross in, that's where it ends. The something on here, a chance to attack. He'll take this on! Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. That's not a bad save at all. Behind for a corner, pressure still on. They decide against putting it in. It's played into the box. Put it away, but not far. Not the end to the move they were looking for. Making good progress here. Space now to get a crossover. Oh, takes it on. Saved and held on to as well. Ball given away. What a chance here. Unbelievable reflex save.
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
Corner kick played in. A move that had much promise, but it's a promise broken. Trying his luck, and it's been safely dealt with. Comfortably off target in the end. That'll be a goal kick.
Well, as a defender, if you can't win it, you have to make it difficult for your opponent, and he certainly did that.
Wirtz. Could turn out to be a really good ball. There still could be something happening here. And they're not going to benefit from a decent passage of play. There's a chance for the break here. They've lost it. A promising break fades away. Didn't get that quite right. It's a throw-in now. Substitution coming up. Oh, maybe a bit of space now. A shirt, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that was a cheap turnover there.
Wirtz. Afraid that's careless. Positive play on the front foot. Decent chance, and somehow he saved it at full stretch. And there's going to be a change now. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. We've entered the final 10 minutes. Great instinct there to cut it out. Come away with the ball. Almiron. Could get it over now. Well, not quite fully away here. Oh dear, he went for placement, but a really tame effort, you have to say. Closed it down well. Delivery, and that puts a really impressive seal on what has been a fantastic performance. 3-0 then, as we get started again. Tom. So the referee blows the final whistle. A disappointing result, at least as far as the fans are concerned. What have you made of their overall performance?
That just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Well, there are good games, and then there are games like that. He surely has been the player who's most caught the eye today.
Well, what a great display that was. He really did inspire them to victory today. That was a 10 out of 10 performance.
Hello to you from Deutsche Bank Park. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Germany facing Paraguay.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Off we go then, another 90 minutes of football begins. Here's how Germany line up. Oliver Baumann stands between the posts. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Jonathan Tah as the centre-backs. Jamal Musiala plays with Leroy Sané in the wide positions, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. On they go under no real pressure, and the promise of something happening is over. This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Antonio Rudiger. Jonathan Tah. Now with Kimmich. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, I love watching him play. He's so creative, particularly in the top third of the pitch. Let's hope he performs well here.
Move of real promise developing. A penalty, and with it, the chance to go in front. And it will be a booking as well.
Well, I don't think she had a choice, did she?
This to strike first. And if there were any nerves, they didn't show. A well-taken penalty.
Well, what confidence that is. Right down the middle.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. And the attack halted in its tracks. And it is going to be a caution.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Closed it down well. That set up the chance. Well, they got so far, but no end result. Has a go, and that's not a bad save at all. Over it comes. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. Two in front now.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box. And then what a header from that distance. It's a great goal.
Kimmich. On to Rudiger. Great instinct there to cut it out.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Lots of room for them now. Not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Something could be on with this. It's a terrific carry forward, this. Real chance. Oh, excellent save. Superb reflexes. Oh, could be a chance here. And the momentum is lost. Well, here we go. Time for the transition. And that's a shame for them. Nothing doing. Approaching the interval now, and the hosts look like having a mountain to climb. Is the score fair enough on what we've seen?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. They've been too slow in possession and not aggressive enough with their closing down. Those two things have to change in the second half if they're to turn this around.
Sane. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone at Deutsche Bank Park. Well, he needs to bring something positive to the game now, as shown here.
Well, he's not had many chances, that's for sure. It just looks as though...
The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. It's only halfway clear. Just lacked a little concentration there, and behind it goes. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? There's a chance for them to go now. Well read to gain possession. A little wayward with the pass, and that'll be a throw-in. Sub about to come on. Jamal Musiala. Good patient build-up.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Possession changes hands. Half an hour left for play. Terrific chance. Still under threat here. A body in the way. Jamal Musiala. Beautifully weighted ball. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Wirtz. Patient build-up as they look for a way back into this. And for all the keeping of the ball, they've gone nowhere. 20 minutes to go. Promising move. Now what happens from here? Well read. There's a chance for the breakaway here. Musiala. A change in possession.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Andres Kubas. Cleared away and out for a throw. And there's going to be a change now. Oh, that's really well cut out. Musiala. Andres Kubas. Lovely setup. And it's saved and held. Jamal Musiala. Didn't get that quite right. It's a throw-in now. He's had a terrific influence on the game, but now being called off after a job well done. Wirtz. Now, this might be promising. And there's the final blast. Not the result these fans were hoping for. What did you make of it all?
You're absolutely right. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Well, he's performed admirably, a really good performance. Managed to put his stamp on the game.
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.